And we're
You
back.
have to hit that hard.
We biggity back in this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to be.
How do I get the mic?
You want it down? That's as far as it got back.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry.
I'm sorry. You want this one? You want to switch side?
No, it's okay.
Okay, you sure?
You know, I ain't want it leaning.
Okay, it's a little. We just gonna plug it. First off, we made it to 400 fucking listens / views. That's number one.
New way.
Welcome to motherfucking Sessions with Damo. You already know the fucking vibes. It's your boy Damo on the ones and twos. Today we have the Panahelic count. I'm just playing.
No.
I just playing.
Definitely
Today.
not Greek life.
Nah, not Greek life. No, I'm just talking shit. But no, for real. Clap for that shit. 400 views.
That's what's up.
We're continuing to change the world one conversation at a time. That is our motto here. It's raw, it's uncut, it's real, it's vulnerable, it's a judgment-free space. So here we are.
Yeah.
I have a special guest here with me. I have guests. You know the vibes. My people's in the back. Y'all know what's goody.
Big panel.
Y'all know what's goody.
Big
The panel is in. The panel is
Y'all know
in.
y'all fuck with the panel.
For sure.
The panel.
The panel is in.
What?
Yes, they the
You have to
panel.
give me hips to that.
They
What's
the panel.
With clouded combos.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow her shit. Scott Icy. Call the combos on YouTube. You know the fucking vibes.
Got big shit coming, man.
Big shit coming. But no, my special guest is my best friend of 2 decades now.
Wow.
Singer, songwriter, grant writer in the process. Entrepreneur coming soon. We speaking more money to existence. The one, the only, the biggest, the baddest.
Y'all is so.
Alexis, or as y'all may know her as Sunbun.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
You're always welcome here, for
I feel
sure.
so loved. I've seen so many faces on here and features, and so I feel honored to have finally come sit on the throne with you. So I'm so happy about that.
I think it's really dark in here today. It's shady as shit in here. But you know what?
I'm so happy.
Well, we're happy to have you. Sessions with Damo is so happy to fucking have you, for sure.
Yes.
And so many faces when I only had guests last episode. Anyway, so no, I'm just talking shit. But y'all know the vibes, man. I'm so happy to have you here. You are our light in some people's lives, so thank you for blessing us. Like I said, you know, it's raw, it's real, it's uncut, it's very much all that. You know, this is a judgment-free zone. It's free to be vulnerable. That's why I'm here, sweatpants, chilling with no, you know, that's when you gotta, okay. I hope that you don't, okay.
Take it wrong.
Yeah, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Sweatpants, we kicking back. You just gotta be on this bitch, fly, diamonds dancing. I'm chilling. That's how I feel today. That's just how I feel about it, yeah. You know the fucking vibes. It's the
Yes.
But yeah, you know, we get the hookah going. Y'all need to fucking know the vibes. Drink your motherfucking water and brush some badass teeth.
What's up, Bubble Gang? What's up, Bubble Gang? You know
Where's
that
Bubble
love
Gang?
bubbles.
Y'all ready for the ASMR?
Hey,
What's the bubbles?
Y'all ready for the ASMR?
Let me get my ginger.
Good.
first two.
Yes. Let's get into it then. The hookah's
Okay.
getting ready. You know what I'm saying? The calls are coming. We already know. We always start off with mental health. It's very important. Us as black people do not do enough for our mental health, and I will forever advocate for everything black, especially mental health.
Yeah.
So,
Period.
when you think of mental health, how do you feel? Just off the bat, mental health. What do you think?
So I guess the first thing I think of is that when people think of mental health, people normally like, I would say, get mental health and mental illness mixed together. Like, mental health is an overall state of being, and mental illness is actually having something that you battle with. And so I think when I think of it, I look at it as a holistic way of like taking care of your mind and doing things that help you to tend to the mind so you can be more in your body.
Damn, that's very elegant. I like that because like, you're right. Mental health is the entire being. Like, it's more than just saying, "Oh, I have bipolar schizophrenia disorder," or "I have major depressive disorder," or whatever the case may be.
Because that's labeling whatever it is that you're
battling or going through. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And mental health itself is like your whole concept of what's going on with you, like how you feel daily. It's more than that. And I try to explain it to people, but
even the things that you think about.
Yeah. Even
the way that you like interact, like the way that you're able to be decisive or indecisive.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm so fucking indecisive.
Can or like anxious. It's like, you know, I'm the person who's going to send my friend 5,000 pictures. Like, which shirt should I wear? Which outfit do you think? Like, even when it comes down to like small decisions like that. But there's like even just ways and aspects of being that have everything to do with the way that we tend to our mental being, which is our mental health. Like,
that's true.
You know? And so I think it's like, it's important to know what it is instead of just throwing it around. And I think it's also important, like you said, black and brown people always, to introduce it into conversations, not just because we see people bringing it up in the media, or we see celebrities talking about it, or we see somebody commit suicide, and then we're like, oh, we don't talk about mental health enough. And
We've
it's like,
been not talking about it enough.
Because y'all are talking about it only when tragedy happens. Y'all are not talking about it.
Or y'all making fun of it. But y'all don't want to talk about that.
Or y'all not bringing it
and
up.
Somebody's calling my phone. And I just hope it does not fuck up my video.
Is it stopping the video?
No, it's still recording. So we just gonna pray. Yeah. My phone's not disturbed. No, I'm just playing. That was my dog. Shout out to my dog.
Who's calling?
Jeremy.
Okay.
Shout out to my dog. It's my fucking dog.
Shout out to the friends.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my boy. Don't fucking start. Anyway. Start this shit up. But yes, I love how you introduced that. That shows, that's a great way to start the show off. Because I try to give out a mental health tip for the week. And I try to just explain more about mental health and be grateful to mental health. We don't pat ourselves on the back enough. You was telling me that earlier today. I had a kind of rough start to the day. So
gratitude.
Yeah, be grateful for yourself. And be grateful for the small and the big shit.
Yes. And just to be. Because really, that's all we have to do, y'all.
Yeah.
We just have to be. But in order to survive or have the things that we want, we have to act. Yeah. But really, you don't have to if you choose not to. You just won't introduce change if you don't.
Yeah.
So,
and you have to be okay with that.
Exactly. But know that you always are okay with being whatever that looks like. If that's sitting on your couch not doing nothing, that's going outside, being outside, dancing, if that's changing your hair, if that's going to work, if
whatever's
that's
for
not working,
you, yeah, whatever's for you.
Just
whatever that looks like for you, yeah.
And when you feel overwhelmed and feel like you have all of these things to do, just know that you get to do them, but you don't have to do them. All you have to do is be.
Mental health tips from the mental health guru herself.
Yes. That is flattery. Thank you. I am not.
No, we are all works in progress, but you are very intelligent, and that's why I brought you here. I know it's right at the moment. Thank you for coming. Shit, this was for me too. We just went through. We just had some technical difficulties. Especially we're talking about love of technical difficulty. We did.
We learned some things.
We did. We got some shit together because we got 2 mics, one for the and one for the. Oh, okay.
2 mics. 1 podcast.
Period. On one
audio.
On one track. All that. I know the fucking Bob. Stop playing.
On one track.
Because last time we was on this bitch like that.
Where?
We was like this. But no, we bossing up every day, every time.
That's so funny.
So, that was a good start. Let's see. Well, firstly, I want to say sorry to the people that have been watching, that do watch my podcast. I've been neglecting y'all. I know.
Where you been? What you been doing to the folks?
It's just been a lot going on. You know, I'm constantly moving, so I have to say thank you for continuously. You know, people be asking like, "What's going on? You do it was every week. What's going on?" But I work so much. I do so much. I don't have, you know, it slips my mind. But I made space for y'all today.
You made space for yourself today.
Correct. And
to do the things
this
that
is
you
my
like
baby,
to do.
and this is my baby, and I'm here for it. Let's get straight into it. That was such a good start. Oh, I just so feel right now. Damn.
What are we talking about today? Are we just free flowing?
We freestyling it. I'm gonna start doing like pick topics that I had. But we're here today.
So like continuing what you was talking about, like what do you feel like you here today, but like what do you feel like helps to like increase your creativity?
Like,
what makes you feel inspired and be like, okay, this is what I want to talk about? Do you feel like ideas come to you, or do you see something and you're like, I'm gonna do that?
I'm more of a seer. Like I'll see like things on social media or just through life, and I'm like, damn, that's interesting. I should write that down, even though sometimes I don't write it down. But you know, or I could be laying in my bed just looking up, and some shit will just come. Or I pray for ideas. Like I pray for mental strength. I pray for you know, creativity, ways to make money. I'm obsessed with financial freedom, so I just pray for different things to come to me and flow through me naturally. Whatever it is, I want it to be natural. So, and that's why we're here today. Sessions with Damo is natural.
Yes.
It's very authentic. It's very natural. It's what it is.
Be a vessel.
Yes, and that's what I think that's what I'm called to do. That's why I be doing so much for people and just being that person, because it just feels natural.
I like that.
Yeah, it might suck, but it feels natural.
Why does it suck?
It don't really start to be talking shit. It don't suck.
Okay.
Shit, no. But
I'm trying to figure out how to position myself. I'm like, do I want to sit over here?
I was thinking that too. But I like the mic and I like how I sound when I'm close to it, so I don't know. That's why I'm just like chilling.
What about anybody else?
What's up, Just Steve?
Just Steve. You gonna pop in the can? Probably not.
My boy in the cut with it. It's all good.
Eating baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush, he didn't like it, I feel like.
No, I definitely did. I'm full.
Yeah.
Baba ganoush for the first time,
Nigga's
y'all.
Frenchy. That nigga Frenchy. If y'all know what that means.
What is Frenchy?
French fry.
Under the sun.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't knock over my water.
How y'all doing? Real quick. I got
Just
on my
Steve.
construction man shirt.
Yeah, we just chilling.
Retwist. How y'all?
Yeah, we just chilling. He popped in.
Your favorite's favorite.
What does
Toxic.
that mean?
Toxic shit.
Huh?
It was toxic when he said
Your
it. The intention was toxic.
No.
The intentions were toxic.
It's never toxic, man.
Okay.
Real life facts.
Okay. Well, rest in peace to Donovan, the 20-year-old who was shot and killed unarmed in his home in Columbia, Ohio. That's how straight into it we gonna get. Cause I want to come on here and say them bitch ass niggas got us fucked up and it's time to write this bitch, but I'ma say it with love.
How you gonna switch that? Like,
I know.
No, because
But
it's actually so heavy.
And thing is,
It's actually so
it's
heavy.
becoming so light though because it's happening so much.
No, and I think that's what makes it heavier, because it continues to be something that we see and we see and we see to the point where we're storing it and storing it and storing it. And that is the reason ultimately why people, especially I feel like black people, can see a lot of violence and maybe not be deterred by it, but we naturally are deterred by it. We just storing that because we have seen it so much. And there was a moment, like, if I'm being real with y'all, like, because, you know, I used to do poetry in college. Oh, my God. There was a moment where I was like, why is it every time that I go somewhere and compete or perform, we're only talking about black people dying? Every poet, every poem,
and that's
and
what they're
slam
passionate about,
is
though.
always about black people dying. And I just didn't understand it until... And not that I don't feel like it was not that I wasn't affected by it, but there was just like this awakening where it's like we're talking about it because it is happening so much that we're never going to not need to talk about it.
I'm getting comfortable. My bad. I'm sorry.
We're never going to not talk about it. Like, it's it's like
it's so reoccurring, and it's devastating.
we can talk about it every day, and it still wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, but see, I'm becoming outraged, and I did the silent shit. I was always MLK, but bitches giving Malcolm X. Because
okay, Malcolm X.
Because this is ridiculous, bro. That man.
Black Panther.
I'm gonna make sure that motherfuckers see the video.
Here, come on, come up. Here.
Right, yeah, come get another car.
Here. You want to watch that? Or I'm worried that the back door.
No.
There's 2 windows. AC unit, the last one.
We're gonna send that dog in.
That's 43D 91950.
Hands.
Come in.
Oh.
919.
He's got some in his hand. Some in his hand. Hands. Hands.
Let me see your right hand. Come like this.
Crawl out here. Crawl out.
Because literally,
I couldn't watch
they
it,
cracked the door. Us, no questions asked.
Not even I'm tired. It
painful,
saddens
like,
me to
yeah,
keep
like,
having to see that happen to us.
They don't get no results out of that shit. Ain't nobody
Talking
gonna do
about
nothing.
when
They
you
finna
shoot
go
an
pay.
officer, when an officer shoots someone, he goes on unpaid. What?
They don't got no fucking
Unpaid
leave.
leave.
They
And
Bitch,
to
go
me,
to
it's
hell.
like, why do you get to be? I mean, I don't know.
that weak ass shit.
Paid to be
Unpaid
under an
leave?
investigation.
Bitch, I
that
hope you
murdered
fall down the
somebody.
steps when you get home.
Twice. I'm talking about get up. And thought
Then
you was
straight,
okay,
do.
and do it again.
Down that motherfucker. Cause that's some sick ass shit, bro. You can't even, the people who's supposed to serve and protect, not even serving and protect.
That's not even what they were originally brought here to
I know,
do.
I know.
At the same time, it's so much bigger than the police. It's literally the government, and that's why, like, really in this side of my head, I'm thinking about, like, I hate that it's happening. It's so repetitive, but at the same time, I'm happy that so many more, like, black lawmakers, like, people are getting more into politics, because that's really where the change is. That's the only real change that can happen.
We get they bread.
I will say that as many colored people that have been, like, brutally attacked by the police or been in any form of injustice by the police, like I say now, I do think a lot more. They are starting to hold cops a little bit more accountable.
They are.
I
They
honestly
are.
don't feel it's enough, but you know, I feel
it's
like
definitely
that
not
a lot of that change has to do with
Government and
lawmakers,
structures.
like, it's like-
Structures.
Like I work with Corey Bush. Y'all know that's our state, our representative. And I would just did Pride with her. Like, I worked at Booth at Pride, and she's just a very, like,
Shout out to Corey Bush.
yeah, shout out to Corey
I
Bush.
know. Shout out
Corey
to
Bush.
her.
Shout out to the
She
black
is
people
so
in power. This is
transparent and
beautiful.
vulnerable about
Yes,
everything.
Yeah, she's very transparent, and I just love like how I mean I have been told all my life that I'm too blunt, I'm too outspoken, but I will say any part I did with like doing with activism, all of my protesting and stuff, that's where I kind of use a lot of that to like it really express the thought of a young black girl. Like it's a lot of anger, but it can be focused on something that's really affecting everybody.
Yeah, and changing.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
That's so beautiful.
And I love that
said.
you got into that because me and Lex was at the sit-ins.
You already know.
Me and Lex was in them motherfuckers in the most racist city in Missouri.
I have never been called out of my name until we got to Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah. And you know what?
That was like, wow.
So the thing is, I went to all the sit-ins and I went to a couple of the protests, but the biggest one that we had, the tailgate, I straight was sleep for, and God knew. God did.
When Trump came?
No, when Mike Brown died our freshman year.
Ooh, that was
And
so bad.
and do you know that they was silently protesting and people were spitting on them?
Yeah, in the
Bitch, I would have
area.
been in
Everybody was
jail.
all on the floor. We were all on the floor.
Jala. You spit on me? Silence who? Bitch, you're gonna be putting me in handcuffs. I will put your head through the fucking concrete. Are you kidding me?
And I think, like, to kind of, like, tie back into what Skylar said and what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I think governmental structures are super important. And I think it goes even beyond governmental structures. Like you said, people who are even in those spaces are inherently navigating from those thoughts. Like spitting on people, and even the people who report to the people who can make great change for us, those are people who still have mentalities around black and brown people.
Yeah, and racism is a taught thing. It's a fucking taught thing.
At certain levels, we're getting stuff and we're seeing change, but like systemically, the whole bigger picture of the United States.
I think we need to hit that money.
This entire country is just like
If every black person didn't go to work for one day, bitch, the economy would flip upside down.
That is a word.
That is.
It's a word.
Once we flip that whole round.
The crazy thing about it, girl, nobody gonna jump like that.
I know. You know what?
You know how hard it is to tell
to.
That part, but also, you know why? I hate to say this, and I hate to be this person, but it's so fucking hard for black people to stand together and actually be together.
Yeah.
It's sad as fuck.
Every bit of it.
Because
some black people don't agree with us.
But that's okay. But they also the ones
that need.
When the shit happens to them, they be looking dumb as fuck.
Like stuff like what? Like
when injustice or racial things, they be looking crazy because now you fully see what I've been going through my whole life. I'm not a person who plays victim, bitch. I know when I'm done. We were just talking about that. I know when something wrong. I know when I'm in the wrong, and I'm gonna admit that and accept that. Because I'm a grown ass and I know, you know what I'm saying, what I've done like since I was a kid. If I was wrong about something, I would stand on it. Might say some fucked up shit. But an apology is going to come out of it. Because I'm wrong. But nobody fucking deserves the shit that we've been going through. For centuries, bitch, when you asked to be here, you could have kept me over there.
And that's for real.
In the motherfucking village hole. You brought us over here just to torment us? Bitch, you bold.
It's beyond racism too. Like nobody deserves it, black, white.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah,
nobody.
Deserve the shit that we be going through. I was gonna say something so man, it really
say
it. Gears like the black cops that be on that shit too. Like what?
I was just talking about this yesterday.
Weak ass niggas, bro.
I was just talking about this yesterday.
And the thing
that
is
a weird mentality.
But here's my thing.
To navigate from a space where we're like the same. We're one and the same.
Them niggas think they blue. Like,
but my thing is,
it's bad. I actually get harassed worse by cops than I do.
But my thing is, enforce the law, but realize that bitch, you were just there. You was on this same opposite side.
I wonder where the shit.
And the same people that you think fuck with you the hardest will be the same people that will shoot your ass dead. Yeah. They shoot us dead, bitch. They shoot you too. In that blue uniform.
Yeah. As a black cop.
As a black cop, you'll be dead too, bro. Yeah. And it's really up for you niggas. That's what y'all don't know. it's even more up now. Cause nigga, what? I ain't even saying I need leniency. I'm not saying let me off none of that shit. But I'm saying don't overstep your boundaries because you're in a position of power.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
People get power hungry all the fucking time. It's in so many different instances. And I hate that for people because God will humble you quick. I was just popping my shit this weekend. New money, car gone. Drove. God did. Shout out to DJ Khaled. Straight up. I'm at the club like, we good. Yeah, what's the word? Y'all? Let's get bottled up. No. Walked outside, car gone.
I'm still so very sorry that happened.
I know.
But your car is back now, y'all. His car is back.
Guess why? God did.
Yes. And you know what I'm saying? We're navigating through that. We're shifting through the challenge.
And the kid boy, never mind, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that.
And that's how you know.
Because I move low key. I'm not even gonna do that. But you bitch ass niggas.
Like to be in a place where we are actually talking about the Kia boys.
Hey, them niggas made a song.
I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not
them
gonna
niggas made a song.
Even though they did that, that song is fire.
Them niggas made a song.
It's hard.
Little bitty ass niggas with an AK. Them niggas made a song.
No, it's the music video and everything.
Bro. Yeah.
With like ski masks on?
But they like,
they faces?
Some of them don't have ski masks on.
Their faces?
They gotta either be freshmen or something. But
and they think it's funny?
It started in Milwaukee.
It's hard
to think.
TikTok.
It's a movement.
A little Mexican boy figured out how to hijack the cars with phone chargers.
And people spend that shit on TikTok. Worse than they could have did.
So it's a movement.
Went viral and went crazy.
Kia Boys is a movement.
Yeah, it's the
They are
movement.
burning Kia Boys in the back of people's car seats with lighters. KIABOYC.
It's not that deep.
There's Kia Girls.
I know.
No, it's not.
It is.
There's a Kia Girls.
He said it was
Y'all.
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
I didn't know they upgraded to girls. I thought they hadn't got that far yet.
They got
That's
They
ridiculous.
crazy,
I don't know
bro.
what to say.
Look.
Ah, that's wild.
So those are the people who also hijacked your car,
Wow.
right?
They tried to. Yeah.
Or they tried to.
Yeah,
What's
I
so
caught-
funny?
I caught them niggas. Bitch ass niggas.
Off the down, tell them. Nimble.
Bitch ass nigga.
Tell them.
Let me not do that on YouTube.
But you don't have a
But
Kia,
bitch ass
y'all. He
nigga.
doesn't have.
Okay,
I know.
This hack, it works.
For Elantras, too.
Hyundais and with
Yeah.
So we're also giving out tips now, too.
yeah. So that's pretty
By
good.
sharing this information.
Call Locksmith.
Yeah, it's public.
Ha, ha.
Don't go to the
Dang.
dealership.
Just get insurance, y'all.
But the insurance, you would have to pay a deductible, and they would. So you would have paid the deductible, and they would have matched whatever else it costed. But it depends on how much your deductible is, because now they're saying, okay,
Depending on your
you need a certain deductible to say, okay, vandalism happened to your car.
Yeah, you always have to
If
pay
you
the
don't
deductible.
have the specific, but you need to have $1,000 deductible. If you have a $500 deductible, they're not gonna do it.
Oh, it depends on the plan.
The deductible, yeah,
Oh, interesting.
because it's like it's like
$2,300.
$2,300. It's $2,300 to fix. So they'll match you 12 or 13. You paid $1,000 deductible. I paid $400 to get my car fixed.
Just now? Is that
Well,
really
I paid.
low?
It was $600 in total because they broke some other shit. But to get that main part fixed, it was $350.
If your little brother is a Kia boy, tell him to stop.
Yeah, for real, bro. Chill out.
Or-
Like, come
or a
on, bro.
Kia girl.
Yeah, like, come on, y'all. Chill out, for real. Like, let people
y'all-
have it.
if y'all
We work
see
hard for
the
these
car
cars,
Kias
bro.
on,
So do they look like they from like North County or?
It's everywhere, girl.
Started in Milwaukee, spread across the states.
That's so
Detroit
funny
to
to me.
St. Louis.
It's everywhere, y'all.
They did
It's sick.
a documentary. It's a white boy named Tommy G, I believe that's his
So
name.
this is something I can go on YouTube and try to find like
They
a whole
documented in St.
series.
Louis. They did St. Louis.
Wow.
That's all you can say is wow.
These niggas was probably the one.
No, I ain't gonna fake it though. They was talking about that. They was like, it might have started there, but y'all don't have a will like us. And I'm not gonna hold you.
Steven, go back to the couch.
I might do this.
Yeah. Because shut the fuck up.
I don't
Do
know.
not-
It went over my head.
Steven always be.
I'm so
One thing about Steve. One thing about Steven. One thing about this guy. Just Steve. And this why that's the nigga name. This why that's nigga name. Because he gonna make sure that both sides is accounted for.
I don't get it.
Like he'll say, that's a fucked up shit. But it was hard. That's Steve.
I'm full circle.
But it's very I'm not saying the song wasn't bad, bitch ass niggas.
Nah.
So now we're applauding people.
No, we're not applauding, but we're just
For real.
acknowleding that it's
That was nice work.
See, the
I
thing
was
is,
talking about the
thing.
video. And the
not them doing it, but yeah.
Honestly, can look at it from a wider scale. Like, these are some little ass kids. They got too much time on their hands, but they actually do have talent. So they need to direct that shit.
And go to
Elsewhere.
Rankin Technical College.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or rap and find a label.
Or
You know.
whatever
They
it is,
rapping
they
now,
need to
though.
Put some more money in the city.
Some
Some
like we need to start. That's a fucking
Burning
topic.
Kia boys in back seats doesn't sound like philanthropy.
That's a topic,
It doesn't
bro.
sound like
Making a good
they're
song
going to
that-
take the
But
money.
hold on, Scholar just
give-
hit a topic,
What
man.
she
She said, "Get back to the communities." When we was rioting, let's talk about it.
What?
We were rioting. Y'all was hitting black-owned businesses too, bitch.
What are you talking about?
When we had those riots in St. Louis,
Oh,
they were hitting black-owned businesses too. That man said he was here for 20 years. A rim shop, 20 years. They went and stole our nigga rims.
They killed that old man.
They killed the old man that opened that had the pawn shop.
Why are you in the kitchen?
He's stupid. But I don't know if y'all remember that, but they killed that man that had the pawn shop. Everybody, my mama knew him. Everybody knew him. He was like the
Wait,
man.
let me get some pause.
He was that, you know, he helped the community. He gave back to the community. He was really, you know what I'm saying, a good person. And they killed that man. Took all his TVs. Out his pawn shop. Like, invest in your communities, bro. That's why they put us in all these fucking areas, because they know we're gonna fuck them up. And that's sick. Lex would have said it so much more nicer. I'm just too
No.
fucking. I just be
Maybe some
cussing
high
and shit.
class civilized
I took
black
my hair
citizens.
down.
They throw us in
so
these
much.
areas and don't give us no resources. So now it's survival of the fittest. But
Oh,
the
let's
issue
talk
is,
about the lack
but the
of
issue is
resources in
also
St. Louis.
there's always one family, two family, three families in the fucked up hood that got the bread. Invest in your I'm not saying it's your responsibility because you don't gotta do shit. What I'm saying is invest in your community so it can help you as well. It'll help everybody, not just you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, we are gonna say 24 hours, bitch, in the same years.
Yeah, we do.
Get your own money,
But at
boss
the
your shit
same
up.
time-
But why would you not invest in the place you live in?
I swear to God, and it's
Like,
like,
come on
That's
now.
the word.
Yeah, come on now.
dope man. At the same time, like all of the like drug dealers and shit, like that's really like it's hood rich. You got rich, and you got hood rich. Hood rich is a nigga that got 25K spending it,
Paper. Yeah.
spending it effortlessly. So y'all niggas that's hood rich, you finna go blow that on some jeans and some clothes.
That
and
was
some
made by
bottles.
white people.
You know you can throw that back into the community.
That was made by white people.
Get De Leon, made by a black man.
Made by black, and that tequila fire. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to
Do
Diddy.
say though too, baby.
Do say.
Yeah.
And Nas was a person for Hennessy, so.
I just saw Nas in the mall at the Galleria. Shout out to Wu-Tang and Nas. Saw
Nas
that
was
nigga
there?
in the mall.
Why?
Oh!
Saw that
I
nigga
fuck with
walking
Nas
in the
heavy.
mall.
You talk about
When I say
Nas.
I was
They
there,
was
You
like,
talking about
where?
Nasir.
I didn't see Wu-Tang. I just saw Nas.
Where?
You talking about
Walking in the
Nasir.
Galleria.
You talking about
Yes, they had
Nasir.
they've had a show.
Now I said this whole name, I gotta know him. Now I said this man whole name, I gotta know him. I talk about Nasir, I gotta know him. But that's my dog, though. Really?
They had a show of Straight Nice Cigars.
I want that
Like,
Hennessy,
couldn't
bruh.
even get out fast enough.
I want that Hennessy, bro. It's 7K.
I went out there.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
lit.
that's crazy.
Shout out to the Hennessy he was promoting because it's 7K and I want it.
Fat.
Straight 7,000. I want it.
With it.
Damn.
Who's Hennessy is 7,000?
Nazis.
Wow.
Shout out to K Michelle. She do the no, not the song.
I'm fucking
She do not Jim Beam. What's the other one? The other whiskey that's Jim Beam and what's the other one? It's another one. Jim Beam and
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. She do Jack Daniels. That's whiskey. I said whiskey. That's whiskey. Yeah.
That's
Jim Beam is whiskey too.
Oh, Jimmy's?
Yeah, it's whiskey. So Jack Daniels, K Michelle got a whole Jack Daniels line. Why? You can hear her perfectly fine. You want to come over here?
No, I'm yawning, y'all. I'm sorry. I feel like
She
I look
having an
sleepy.
auntie moment. Come on, man.
I'm not.
Get a grip.
Oh,
Drink
wait.
some water. Be awoke.
With some chlorophyll.
I'm so tired.
And
It's not
you know what?
chlorophyll. It is peppermint, spearmint, butterfly pea flower,
We save space for everybody here. The tired,
chamomile,
the weepy,
and Ceylon cinnamon.
everybody.
Chlorophyll.
I'm weak. Anyway,
It's not.
The weepy Lord.
It's
we
not
save
even the
space for
same
everybody
thing.
here. If you want to come out here and cry, be my guest. You want to come out here and go to sleep? Be my guest.
I'm trying not to fall asleep, y'all. I'm super drained.
Me too. I was ready to.
From like
I ain't gonna fake
exterior, you know, like just interacting with too many people.
Let's talk about that. Your social
doing
battery.
a
Let's talk
lot
about
of
that.
stuff.
it. It's
Let's
hard.
talk about your social
It's hard
battery.
trying to
Or
make
like
that
your
everywhere.
boundaries being stomped on.
Let's talk about your social battery. First off, that is very
Gone,
important. That's
done
very
for.
important. You
'Cause it
have to
actually-
be okay with saying, you know what, it's too much for me today. I'm drained.
This is too much.
My social battery is literally down. Like, I have no more for you bitches.
And also being able to tell someone either during or after the fact that that was a lot for me or
Yeah.
this is a lot for me. And so I'm going to.
And you have to also be willing to accept when someone tells you that.
I'm gonna ask. A lot of people take offense to that shit though.
It's nothing offensive about it. Sorry, I'm just not feeling it today. It's not true. I'm just not feeling it.
We are literally like, you know, if you want to be hella technical.
Human fucking
Machines.
machines. Like, we are energy.
We have a
fucking,
battery.
yeah,
Like, it, them shits die. That's why we go to sleep. Like, we need to recharge.
Yeah, facts.
Whether that is sleep or waking.
Yeah.
And human interaction, even though we were made to do it, it also can be something that instead of like,
It's
you know,
rejuvenating.
surging us up, it can like pull from us.
And that's why I try to keep
drain
people around
us.
me that fill me up just as much as I fill them up.
Yes.
It's very important. And I have a lot of people like that around me.
I was was just doing a lot. I was like socializing and dancing. I haven't danced in a really long time. I like dancing. And just being around a lot of new people and dealing with a lot of different actions, and it just be a lot.
So I agree. I agree.
And having to have boundaries and also like show up for yourself, like you said, it's a difficult thing.
They always say show up for others, show up for yourself. That's a word.
Very much so.
And grant yourself grace.
Very much so.
Grace.
A
That
lot
part.
of grace.
Grace.
We
We deserve
grace.
it.
Man, a lot of times you really hard on yourself. Like we was talking about that earlier. How you can be like really critical. And like how we're like, I don't know if it's a black men thing or it's just like us in particular. But like shit in my head, I talk ugly to myself to get myself motivated sometimes.
Why though? Why do I
'Cause
feel
it
like that's a
worked,
common
like-
voice? Like you
like-
talking about some dummy. Damo said he let himself know he dummy.
My inner self is
But-
very bold. That nigga be like, yeah,
bro,
you drove as
get
fuck, bro.
the fuck
But
outta here.
why?
Yeah, he said, like my inner head is like,
Why so critical?
I don't know. I feel like everything is critical to me
But
in a
who?
sense.
And what? What is critical?
I mean, I just feel like I was born with this elephant on my shit. It's been that.
What do you mean?
I came out the pussy with an elephant on my chest.
An elephant? Like what is an
Like-
elephant on your chest? Heavy? You're
Already,
way
yeah.
down?
Yeah, way down. Like,
Okay.
being
That's
black
valid.
for one, bitch, it's hard as fuck being
A
black.
black man,
It's hard as fuck being black.
the eldest child,
Which, hold on.
growing up without
It's no
resources.
excuse for the shit you weak ass niggas be doing.
Yeah, don't talk.
It's
about
hard
This is
being
about
black.
y'all now.
I know, it's hard being black, but bitch ass nigga.
Get it
This is
together.
no
Y'all
excuse.
be out here
Yeah,
doing all
like,
type
I'm
of
just
weird ass shit, making
saying.
us look bad. Fuck
Come
wrong
on,
with y'all.
bruh.
Nah, for
To
real.
who in particular, y'all?
Bro, like they be out here biting.
You know how many niggas be?
Who the fuck bites?
What
somebody?
kind of niggas are y'all talking to right now?
It's multiple kinds of
Nah,
niggas.
niggas be
But
biting.
let's
You
label
hold
the
on, let's
kinds.
label.
Let's label the
You
kinds.
guy complex ass niggas. You
Weirdo.
too, bitch. You ain't excluded.
God
It don't matter. Don't nobody.
And
care
everybody
'cause
has
me,
a
'cause
sense
me,
of a
'cause
guy
me, 'cause me.
complex, but you podcast niggas.
The
You baby
podcast
Kevin
is-
Sam, you wanna be niggas. They not even stepping like that, and they ain't got.
And the thing is, he didn't always say wrong shit. It's how he said it.
Yeah, a lot of it.
He was a little wacky,
I'm
but
not hip to it.
yeah, that. So you know, Kevin Samuels passed away. R.I.P. to him, but he passed away, and he wasn't always
Politically correct.
Correct, and he had a lot of unpopular opinions. The issue is you can have all of that because it just is what it is. Everybody have opinions, but it's not what you do; it's how you do it. So these people calling him, asked him for advice, like, "Hey, you know, I want to get the dude." There's one particular situation. Dude called him like, "Hey, I don't know why I don't be pulling females." Blah. So he like, dude, Kevin Simmons like, "How much do you weigh?" He told him how much you weigh. He said, "You're fat as fuck." That's one reason. Two. Am I lying?
Hey, that's exactly what he said.
Am I lying?
It's iconic.
Am I lying?
That's
Then
that's like one of his most popular.
yeah. Then dude
I
said
have to
something.
look this
He
guy
said something
up.
about his voice or something. He was like, "Yeah, you sound like a fucking female." He was going on him.
He said you're fat and you sound like a female.
Yes, dude. Like you just.
And he said you big as fuck.
Wow,
He said
this-
he asked how tall he was. I think he was like in like the upper
Short.
fives. He was like
So he was
5'8"
really
or something.
breaking the man down.
Yeah. So he was like, yeah, and you're short too. You probably ugly as fuck. He said it. And I'm not quoting him directly, but what I'm saying
No.
is, yes, yeah.
Wow, this
Tore
is
that
crazy.
man to smithereens. Tore that man to smither fucking
Y'all let
reens.
another
And so
grown man
he is
in a
somebody
chair
that
talk
never
crazy.
In a
gets
chair.
He
Talk
never
crazy
gets
now,
from a
bro.
guy complex.
Very much God
Because
complex.
of-
He feel like he can pull any bitch in this world.
Wow.
Because it's just-
He feel like
Is he an attractive man?
I mean he wasn't ugly, but he wasn't like
He was ugly. I have to look this
he
man.
wasn't ugly. But the way he
He
talked,
was a perfect.
it was like
Squidward ass nigga. Like
Squidward?
perfect.
Like-
Squidward.
Perfect Squidward.
yeah,
Oh.
like soon as time, like very kept, very maintenance, very kept. But he also felt like no for real, but he, no for
Do
real,
y'all remember Perfect Squidward?
bro. And that man
I hope
face,
he edited this and put the picture up.
that was a
Yeah.
handsome ass Squidward.
Handsome Squidward.
Handsome Squidward. That was a handsome ass dude. Handsome ass squid. That was a handsome ass squid, bro.
Weak as hell.
Fact.
That is
His
so
face was
funny.
hella
But
chiseled.
he
So
just,
he never gets to a God complex.
Yes, and like God complex basically just feeling inferior. Like a lot of men feel inferior to things. Like, or I want to talk about this
Okay,
too.
what's the other one?
Okay, the other niggas. Okay, hold on. So the other type of niggas is
Which ones you
some of these niggas hate women.
secretly, or they can't deal with the
What
shit
does
that
that
they've been
mean?
through.
Let me explain
Secretly
something to
hate
you.
them as in they're not attracted to them?
No. Let me tell you. Let me explain something to you. Okay, I mean it like this. So niggas will, men. They will basically. The reason why females have always be questioning if everything is gay with a man is attracted because dudes and their homeboys, they just a different vibe from when it come to how dudes treat females. So a nigga lift up his homeboy like a motherfucker and treat his bitch horribly. And the thing is, it's not because he's gay and he likes niggas. It's because he just don't have no respect for women at all as a whole. So he treats her like shit.
That's horrible.
It is what you good. It is what it is though. Like these men don't be gay for they just they don't like niggas at all. There's no attraction to niggas. It's just they hate women. It's a lot of men out here who hate women. It could be from what they went through with their mom.
Sometimes the mama's boys.
Yeah, mama's boys, or they could have went through.
Who don't have that didn't grow up with mothers.
Yeah, they could have went through a lot of shit.
It's hot. Y'all see how I set up? Yes, I got one. Cause I've been waiting.
The drama.
No, you straight, bro. You straight. But no, what I'm saying is that what I mean is there are you can hear it on a lot of these podcasts. You probably don't be paying attention to that shit, but it's a lot of men on these podcasts. They straight despise women.
I've been seeing some clips of men who talk about how to treat women better.
Oh, and I'm not. We're not discrediting them.
But you're saying there is an influx or
Of
a
men
large
who
number
hate
of
women.
yeah.
Like them niggas
The
all
disrespect.
listening.
And they're the ones who going viral. They're the ones who are getting the spotlight. They're the ones who getting the spotlight. They're the ones who are making the big names. Kevin Samuel ass niggas.
Now that shit just weird. The whole shit be weird, and the fact that they be going so damn hard.
Hard on
It's like no,
hating women.
Yeah, bro. It'd be like it's one thing to troll. Cause I ain't gonna fake it. Some shit women do.
It's petty.
It's just drove as fuck.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
it's
also
true.
some women who absolutely hate men.
Fact.
Yes.
Correct.
I have.
It's a little scary out here.
It is scary.
But
Why you?
She hates men.
No.
It's
But
very
she said that right
There's
there.
certain type of niggas though.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the majority of these niggas are the ones that have the bigger voices, the ones that you see the most, the ones that females are attracted to. We're not gonna talk about that.
But no, like.
You bitches be liking the niggas and playing the blame game.
oh, that's the topic at hand. Boom. Can I if y'all would stop allowing this bullshit, they would everything. I feel like women have all the power, and y'all steady allow this whatever weird ass shit that these niggas be doing. If y'all would put y'all foot down and say stop or
Or
something,
let the nigga
not,
go. Females be
Everything
so
was
scared to
stop.
let niggas go.
But
everything
a lot
would
of the time,
stop.
Go ahead. No, a lot of the time, hold on. Go ahead. I want to hear you. I love when you speak on this type of shit. I want to hear you because
first of all,
women do allow a lot of shit.
they do, and I think a lot of the time, you're saying like, why do women do it? A lot of the time, women are not even aware of what they're allowing, and then not being aware of what they're allowing is something that they continue to walk into blindly. Two, they're aware of it, but there's comfort in the cycle of it being toxic, and then it's okay. And
Comfortability.
it's toxic, and then it's okay, and then it's happening again. And that is, it's also like a comfort thing, but it's like subconsciously you're okay with this toxicity happening because maybe it occurred to you in your life at a different time. Maybe you saw toxicity between your mom and your dad.
And that
maybe
dick,
you
that
find a
bitches be
safe
saying that dick be
space in
good.
toxicity. Maybe you like the fact that shit gets super escalated. It's hot. We fighting. I throw your shit out, and now we making love and we back fine. Like
Females get a kick out of that dead ass.
It is sometimes Sometimes they're not even aware that that's the cycle they're navigating in. Sometimes
or they're comfortable with it.
Sometimes bitches think it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
That shit weird.
They love that shit.
I'm gonna bleach all my nigga's shoes. He gonna be back in my bed tomorrow. I see a lot
and
of
that shit is so
TikTok.
toxic, bro. Ooh. And the thing
sometimes
is,
women are not even aware of the toxicity.
But why though? But why? Why do you want to wake up hating your nigga? Because you hate yourself.
Because what about maybe not even experiencing anything else or being in a type of community where you're not exposed to that type of stuff?
So do you think that they start hating themselves after that? Do you think that it inflicts a lot of
once
self-pain?
They become aware of what they was doing, that cycle that they was doing, yeah, it creates resentment, and then you hate him because you're like...
And you also hate yourself for allowing him to do that.
Yeah. But that's like once you become aware that you're in a toxic-ass cycle and you're not...
But so when you become aware, why do you stay?
Because it's not easy to leave the comfort
It's not.
thing.
I've been in love. It's not easy.
Or the woman. I don't think they speak about the niggas love.
Yeah, and, but I also say that too. The reason why it be so easy for niggas to leave is because first off, one, they either did not give a fuck about you at all, or two, niggas feel like, how dare you cheat on me? How audacious of you to cheat on me. No, we're gonna talk about it.
It's a third.
We're gonna talk about it too.
It's a third.
That revolves around the God complex too.
And it
we're gonna talk about it.
Necessarily happen all the time. My bad, gang. You know, fucking with the drip.
It's already oversized.
It's cute though.
Sometimes you really just gotta stand on your shit. Like some people really be out here violated. And if I told you it's that and you go against that, no, I really gotta stand on that. Like I told you it was famous.
Yeah, but also like, we coming from different type of nigga standpoints. Bitch, shit on me, I'm a second chance nigga. But you have to learn from your mistakes. If you do it again, bitch, it's over with. I'm not gonna keep going through that.
Because we are human.
And people make mistakes.
Yes.
But if you truly love me the way you say you do, you wouldn't do that to me. So just don't love me from your love language. Love me in mine. And I love you in yours. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just feel like certain shit people just know, like, you know, as a baby, you can't do certain stuff. You know, fire is hot, so you're not gonna touch it. So if you really fuck with me like that, you know
not to play with me. Exactly.
It's all same.
Yes,
thing.
but also
like,
we gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna circle back to that. Hold on. Niggas leave so easily because that falls back on the God complex and the ego. You know, we got the ego, the super ego, all that shit. That falls back into that because how dare you, bitch? I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
And
but
that
also,
is so crazy to think.
Yeah, but also that God complex makes them say, okay, I'm the breadwinner. That's my man. That's my trophy. That's my everything. But I can still fuck these bitches.
A lot of niggas
feel
like
that
they
where
deserve
it comes from?
That's like God complex. That's a part of a God complex.
Or is it just being very like a spoiled brat? And like, you could never cheat on me.
They're trying to compensate.
On my mom. It's like I'm doing all this. I'm handling my business. I'm taking care of this. I know.
So I should be able to fuck with bitches.
Exactly.
Which is fucked up. It's not a thing.
You should not be like, how dare you do it?
Exactly. But that's what.
That is giving victim mindset.
Correct.
I don't understand.
And you know what? A lot of men create victims out of their women.
Like, oh my God, you could never cheat on me. How dare you? I would leave you.
You hurt me.
But then I just messed up on you or did something terrible and you accept me back like that.
And also men feel like that when women cheat, it's emotional. When a lot of times, they just want to fuck.
Or it's just
I ain't gonna fake it, gang.
A lot of women just want to fuck, bro.
Contrary to popular belief, it might start like that, but they emotions get in it. All
but niggas do too.
Rah.
But niggas do too.
Not talking though, bro.
But niggas do too, Steve.
Why
you think he's still cracking this same bitch on his desk and ignoring his wife calls? He like her. He like his nigga. He like her.
This is true.
It's no ifs, ands, but we just don't show emotions the same way as women. So
for sure,
we could easily brush that shit out like it's not shit. But women, y'all are more vulnerable. Y'all are more nurturing. You know, y'all exert different energies. Feminine energy is more emotional, which it shouldn't. I don't think emotions are feminine, but everybody got fucking emotions.
We do.
But y'all
exert.
But y'all exert exactly. But y'all exert it in different ways than we do.
Yeah, it's the hormone.
Now there are certain men who exert.
It's the hormonal
difference. There are androgynous men who exert.
And androgynous women, we love androgynous. And androgynous women with a very nice jawline.
Yeah, and it's it's androgynous people in general that exert both masculine and feminine energies.
For sure.
The issue is that we are not as in tune with emotions as women. And so we feel automatically that women just do things based on emotion. When there are truly, I know some of these bitches. Them bitches get down. They just do what they do.
Really just some women who are not into the emotions at all.
They just do what they do, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Based off of their wants and desires.
But men just have this thing where they automatically think that, and she could just want to get cracked too, bro. Like,
that's cool for real though. But I'd rather you keep it a buck with me than do that.
Then don't go. And women do have a tendency to be more sneaky.
That little weak ass little sneak dance that motherfuckers be trying to. I don't like that.
Sneak dance, I haven't seen it.
The beat around the bush shit, that shit weak too.
Yeah, just tell me the truth. Like, yeah, I'll cheat on you.
I'm cut. Like, I ain't gonna fake it if you like, yeah. Or that's why I said it all depends on y'all type of relationship. If y'all just cut like that, like for real, like, yeah, you know, I went out and I did such and such.
Yeah, and if you love, but when we talk about love is so many different things.
But I just
you know
don't
what
think
but some people do like open relationships. Some people like that don't want to be monogamous.
I ain't gonna fake it though. When I was in love, my shit was. I was rock for one motherfucker.
Me too.
It was just
Me
like
too.
That.
I couldn't
like,
be hard for nobody else.
That's how I know. Like I've experienced that shit. Like people ask, like, "I you know you been in love before."
Was it not that you didn't get hard for anybody, or was it that you were suppressing your attraction for someone because you were in a relationship?
No, I acknowledge that I was attracted to the person.
Yeah, right. So like can we talk about that? Y'all should read the 4 agreements because it is literally just a human thing.
We're all gonna be attracted to different people.
But to be it's societal things and structures and traditions that we create that say when you're married, when you're in a relationship, this is wrong, you shouldn't look at another person. You shouldn't be attracted to another person. Yeah. When it's literally inherently human, the reason why we cheat or people, you know, in society feel the need like to cheat is because we're suppressing this whole idea of something being inherently wrong that it builds up so much that you want to act on it. Right. But if you would just originally act on the fact that I find this person attractive, I may flirt and never talk to this person again, then you're acknowledging that piece of you that like.
But flirting and actually going through and having sex with a person,
exactly.
when we've agreed on a monogamous situation, it's all about communication.
It seems like to me it is agreement. It's verbal contractual agreement.
But I'm saying
because I'm with you, I'm not gonna do these things.
Okay, but
not doing these things isn't suppressing, and that's what it should be.
But what I'm saying is, hold on. You said because I'm with you, I'm not gonna do these things, correct?
But
you still go out and do. But you still go out and do them. So what is that?
I'd rather you just keep it a buck with me.
Yeah, just say you want to do it. Just like and let me choose to be in that open situation with you.
Like if I
and so that would be different.
Yeah.
If when y'all get in a relationship, y'all talk about the very things that are boundaries for y'all. And what y'all agree to be
People
cheating.
do not set boundaries. Yeah, exactly.
What is your definition of cheating? What is your definition of being hurt? You know, is there someone else who thinks they're in a relationship with you? Not are you in a relationship with somebody?
Correct.
They think they're in a relationship with you.
Exactly. And what do you do to them to make them think that?
You know what I'm saying? There are questions that we need to be asking people when we date.
Exactly.
I think that's why cheating and all this stuff becomes inherently wrong. Like, because we don't have conversations about the way that we want to show up in our partner's lives.
And the way that we love
everything.
Relationship
is hella unique, like you said. Yeah. This whole monogamous, polygamous, open relationship stuff is not new. Why do everybody gotta have titles? Why gotta be a title? Can I just becoming labeled?
Can I just be what I be?
But humans were being, like you said, be what you be. Yeah. Humans were being. The reason why they was being is because they were communicating about what they wanted.
And that's okay. Communicate.
Because we're not really communicating what we want. We're just saying, this is the way I'm going to be, but I don't really know what it looks like.
Yeah.
When you can say, this is how I want to show up in this relationship. Yeah. This is my definition of cheating. This is the type of person I am. This is what I'm going to embody. This is how I am when I'm around other people. But when I'm with you, I want to be like this. Like, it's a conversation.
No, it is though, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I be talking about this and saying like we changing the world one conversation at a time, because conversing can change so many dynamics. If y'all say, hey, that shit was lame, like that hurt my feelings, I didn't like when you did that.
For sure.
And you choose to not acknowledge that, I have one or two choices. Either to stay with you, even despite you hurt my feelings and not giving me the closure I'm looking for, or leave and do what's best for me.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, we act on emotion, so we get even more mad, and we start doing things out of emotion.
On me, because you feel disrespected.
But you should have just left. Fact. Let's talk about that.
What? Talking about what?
Leave.
Get your ass up out of there.
I'm hollering.
Get your ass up out of
If
there.
that's true, if you hurt like the way you say you is, leave.
Go ahead, shake block, but I knew you was gonna say it too.
But it's repetitive. It's like literally what we just said. People don't leave because of comfort.
Comfortability.
It's pride too.
And
And pride too.
You be
and
feeling
I'm
like
not
how
even saying.
dare I gotta.
Well, I gotta leave.
You hear me? You get that little twist like.
But that means humble thyself.
Instantly.
Because God did.
I don't even think we're talking. We always talk about like the different kinds of comfortability. It's not even comfortability like, oh, I've been in this relationship this whole time. It's comfortability in like, well, I still feel safe and warm with this person, and this is what I'm used to, and like this is a cozy, soft blanket for me, despite all this other stuff going on. I would rather stay here than be uncomfortable and try to find something.
People
else.
are scared of being uncomfortable.
Scared of
That's
leaving
facts.
the comfort. Being scared of leaving the comfort is a big reason why people don't stay.
That starts with you too.
Definitely.
Like a lot of this shit start with you and mental health. You see how they go full circle?
Let me get back in, bro.
ASMR. Still on it.
It's the bubble.
Mugs be like,
No, literally. But no facts. You see how they go full circle? How all this shit we talk about, we can have different conversations about the same things in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
pretty
this
much
shit goes full circle.
and that's
so
what the
much.
human experience is.
Correct.
Bam, we found out life, y'all.
It's a fucking
And this whole
experience, and it's an
movement-
experience.
A video game, pretty much.
Twilight Zone.
GT is giving GTA.
It's giving
It's giving
ghetto.
GTA. It very much so is a GTA game.
I get GTA.
Any way we go, you get different outcomes and you get to choose, bro. And we're the main characters of our story. That's why I talked about
Correct.
perception.
Correct. Perception is a motherfucker.
It's
Because
crazy.
really, if we want to get into it, everybody's perception is right because nobody is looking at life through your lens.
Exactly.
Because
That's
you are
true.
the individual character in your experience right here. Right now, in my experience, even though y'all are sitting next to me, it's about me. Because I'm me. I'm the only person who's seeing this experience in the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
And so it's valid because it's
That's how you
my
seen it.
experience.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can't invalidate my
Now hold
experience.
on, bitch. If you lying about the experience,
Okay.
that's another motherfucking problem.
Okay, lying. But I'm
Hold on.
saying like intentionally
Hold
lying
on.
though.
Yeah, intentionally lying. Because sometimes
know
you
what I'm
might
saying?
think that really happened.
Sometimes your brain be like this.
Yeah.
Now that's
And-
some other stuff.
Yeah, that should have conjured up something. But
That's some
yeah, I'm like, and I'm quick to say
to be
that did not
deceitful.
fucking happen.
No.
You know that didn't happen.
Yeah, like come on now.
You know,
Chill out.
But on some real
Chill
shit
out.
though. On some real shit
you know
though.
that didn't happen.
All this shit go full circle, and we have to be able to be okay. First off, it just is. There's nothing that we can do about the shit. It just is. You
Everything just is.
Change what you can, and accept what you can't.
And y'all have heard this a
Over
million
and
times.
over. It is
And it's
what
so
it is.
and it's so simple because it literally is the truth.
Fact.
Because there are things in this lifetime that are just stationary that actually have nothing to do with us.
Correct.
And no matter how much we try to move them, we're just not. We're only going to move the things that we can do in this body because this is the one that is hauling us through this life. So we can't even worry about this body. Even though I do love y'all.
It's a flesh.
Damn, I'm so fucking happy she came because she just explained that so eloquently again.
I like that.
Y'all are so funny.
It was a little
Because
twist.
I'll be so fucking
Bro, being a human has been hard, and I've dedicated so much of my time now, realizing where I came from to healing and getting to know me, the insides of me. Like
That's very important.
It's
I went through a
beautiful
long
thing.
cycle doing that. I'm still going through it, but
And I'm like studying, like I'm learning about the philosophy of like why we even are, and how we're supposed to be. Like not even how we're supposed to be, how, you know what I'm saying, we should be according to what we feel like we want to embody. Because it's not a supposed to be or should. It's just being.
Yeah.
And in being, are you realizing that you're being your most authentic self?
Yeah.
And honoring the things that are important to you.
Yeah. And are you choosing to be our most authentic self? We all got choices.
Yeah. You know something crazy that I heard that my grant writing teacher told me, and she's not my teacher, she's actually like a guide, a mentor, a master. Y'all should look her up. Her name is Dr. Beverly Browning. She told me that everybody says success is something, right? Like, what do you say success is?
I think success
Like,
for
if you
me
could
would
choose a
be
word, I guess.
happiness.
And so I say the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we say like success
Like,
is
full
happiness.
happiness. Yeah, yeah.
Success is financial freedom. Dr. Bev said success is having choices.
I heard that
Ain't
before.
that deep, y'all?
I heard that before.
Success is waking up and having choices. And she broke it down even as simple to like waking up and having choice. Oh shit! This is what I was about to say. Shirt.
I know. I burned
Waking up and having choices to choose another shirt. I burnt my shirt. I can go get another one. Success wouldn't be if you didn't have another shirt. Maybe you would be struggling. You wouldn't have success because you didn't even have a choice to choose something to change. But the fact that we have choice,
I just said that about choosing.
to change stuff, that is success. We have choice to get in our car and drive it. We have a choice to do this. We have a choice to choose where we want to go next, what we want to eat, how we going to eat. Go in the fridge and we got multiple options.
Exactly.
Go in our closet, we got multiple options.
Yep.
Go on Indeed.com and we got multiple options. You know, that is like success. And so, and then I feel like shows me too about like people, what people assume to be a cliche statement of like being in the present. If happiness is choices, why would you think you need to be in the present to make choices about the now?
Yeah.
And that's
and
where the
choose
happiness
to be happy
is.
right now.
And that is where the happiness
People
is.
choose to be happy. You choose to be sad. You wake up and you choose how you feel for the day.
I don't even know if it's like that though.
Well,
Can I explain why I don't think it's like that?
I can say that events do come around and life does happen that can alter your mood, but you still do have to choose to navigate through the spaces in a way that is happy for you.
And I think that's where I wanted to get on.
Okay,
Like, I think that, and I like what you said.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's about choosing emotion. Because like you said earlier, human emotion is inherent.
Yeah.
If you're angry
and it's complex
or sad,
as shit.
you're just going to be angry or sad. What you choose to do is if you choose to embody or act on the emotion. You don't choose to be sad. You get sad because that's what the human body does. You get happy because that's what the human body does. You act on happiness because you chose to jump up and down, right? But being happy is something we all do.
Right.
But you chose to louch over and cry and eat hella fucking pizza because you're sad. But you don't have to. You could have just sat right here and been sad.
And been sad. That's true. You
So
choose
it
how to
really-
navigate through your emotions. That's true.
That's beautifully said.
Thank you.
You don't choose the emotion. The emotion chooses you.
Yeah.
You choose how to act on what is natural, which is just emoting, which is having emotions.
Just having emotions.
That's natural as hell. We don't choose emotions.
Yeah.
Emotions come.
Yep.
We choose how to act on them. Like
Yeah.
when we mad, that's natural. When we punch the wall, nah, because we chose to do that.
We chose to do that. Correct. That's
You know
how
what I'm saying?
That's how you chose to let your emotions do you.
Exactly.
You can choose to be mad and be mad in the corner. You chose.
Exactly.
Correct. I like how you said that. That's good. I like how you explained that.
That's valid, but you said it too, though.
I know. But it is true. Because life will do. Life will do some shit, boy. It's a topsy-turvy.
We had a time, though.
Literally.
My lifetime had a time on me.
Literally.
Put me through some things.
And life is a person. That bitch be beating ass.
And thinking it's having fun with me is something.
So,
They must think it's
just
funny.
chilling. Bink, bink, bink.
It must be funny to them.
Gotta be.
The way y'all are navigating my little body down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, but like you said though, you choose to. And we gonna. That's a good ass thing. You choose to. Success is having choices. That's major.
Bruh, it changed. She said this to me on Wednesday night.
You see how you just change your mindset. You change everything about you. I choose to go to the gym because that's what makes me happy.
And then what are you doing when you're choosing to go in the gym? You're choosing to be in your body.
Yeah. I'm choosing to be. Wow.
Bro, period. Because that's all we have to do. We are already happy, joyous, and free. We're already those things, y'all.
Correct.
We're already those things.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good ass. Oh, damn. And we're choosing to have conversations, and we're choosing on how we navigate these conversations.
For sure.
We're choosing to change our mindsets. Let's talk about that. Slut.
Look, we be stuck in our ways.
And the thing is, why are you stuck in your own mindset. There are so many ways to think. There are so many shades of people. There are so many shades of everything. There are so many shades of perception. There are so many shades and choices of all this shit. And you're choosing to stay in that little ass mind.
not the little mind.
And don't get me wrong, that's your choice.
Yeah.
And I've learned to navigate through spaces with people who are narrow-minded.
Some people don't even know they're narrow-minded.
It don't bother me. That's how you felt. That's your reality. I don't feel like that. For real.
I don't feel what you feel.
I met somebody who's so narrow. I said, how do you wake up in the morning and feel like this every day? Are you okay? I'm perfectly fine. Heard you.
Not heard you.
Because...
And the people who are like, I'm perfectly fine, either are not aware or they somehow feel it, but they choose not to be aware.
Yeah.
You
I agree too, yeah.
It's
but that's
okay,
a choice too.
I'm
That's
fine.
a choice too. I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to wake up and feel like that and you want to be narrow-minded, you want to hate yourself, that's on you. Because what you're depicting to me is that you hate yourself. Being that narrow-minded, because narrow-minded people are always bitter towards a lot. Whatever's not in their peripheral or straight vision, there is no gray. There's always just black and white.
Yeah, black and white.
And the gray area is
it's
a
either
mask.
gonna be this way or it's not gonna be this way, and it's like that's actually not how life goes.
Life is a gray area.
Yeah.
There are black and whites in life, but this shit is a gray area.
And I think a lot of the black and white is like what people have chosen to create. You know what I'm saying? To
Correct.
be right or wrong,
Correct.
to be true or not true.
They could have named this color another color.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
literally like they could have like it does not have to be gold, but it's called gold. But it makes
could have
sense
been
because
this could have been shiny. I don't know. Could have been blue.
It straight could have been.
If the people before us chose this to be blue,
we would believe it to be.
It would be.
We would. So really, you know.
R&B could be rock. Oh, we do not have copyrights to any music y'all heard behind the scenes.
No.
We just vibing.
None at all. Just
We
a
just
vibe.
vibing. Shout out to Giveon. Beautiful.
I know. I keep looking at the TV screen because I love watching music videos.
Beautiful person, beautiful music.
I'm
If
just
he creates this from the things he's experiencing it. He depicts it beautifully.
I think all creatives are like vessels.
Yeah.
Like it's just like the creative flow, how they get the information that they get to like portray something to us.
Yes.
It's like, where does it come from? Where does the genius come from?
Yeah. But
You
that's
know?
it's all you choosing to be a genius.
It's beautiful though.
Choosing to think. Thinking is a powerful thing. Facts.
Being able to control the mind, because that mug be
Doing his own thing.
running whirling
And doing his own thing. Like,
and we really just need to turn it off.
and learn how to control it. Correct.
Because the mind be thinking it's in control of us like a straight mug.
It's straight
You think
not,
it's in
man.
control. It's not.
Oh shit.
The
Break it again.
candle.
Break it again, man.
Virgin Mary.
Pray for her. Shout out to her. But nah, man, that was good,
This
man.
is a
That's-
great set.
Damn.
I really enjoyed being here with
I'm
you.
so happy you came. Tell us what you doing. Tell the people what's going on.
I really don't like to put myself out there like that. But, you know, my name's Alexis.
Yes.
I like to say that, like, I'm a storyteller. I'm a philanthropic advocate. I'm a creative. So right now, I'm specifically working on ways to bring about grant monies to artists, entrepreneurs, even myself for creative endeavors and things that they want to do. And I want to, like, pursue my writing. So, you know, that's where I'm at currently. And I have a history of working with nonprofits, but I think all of that love comes from just wanting to create a sense of community and togetherness and making sure that all of our people, black and brown especially, have resources to do the things that we want to do. And that's being happy, joyous, and free.
Mm-hmm.
And that's being creative.
Yep.
And that's doing whatever we love to do. And that's
I
where
love
I'm
it.
at.
I
I want
love
to do
it.
whatever I want to love to do, and I want to help other people do whatever
I
they
love
to
that
do.
shit because I love doing what I want to do.
You know?
Yeah.
And we should just all support each other in it.
Yeah, facts. Y'all heard it here.
For sure.
Soon come. She gonna be on Billboard soon. Big things are coming. Where can we find you?
Where can y'all find me?
What's the socials? Where can they find you? She don't
You know,
like the attention.
I really
She's not a
don't,
social
y'all.
girl.
It's a lot for me. I deleted my social media and I tried
Well,
to come back.
through me. Come through me. If you
know
need
what
help
I'm
with the
saying?
grant writing.
For professional things,
Yes.
Alexis Creamer on LinkedIn. That
Yes.
is my name. I'm very proud of my name. And creatively, I'm still building myself on social media. You can find me as sun_bun. And that's like a childhood nickname for me. It's very near and dear to me. And so just
She's the
expressing
brighter
myself.
side. She's the brighter side. Always have been. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
I'm saying weird like it's not my shit. But yeah, definitely so happy to have you.
Weird. This
Yes.
environment.
Yeah, so happy to have you. Well, you heard it here first. I hope this was some gems to help y'all out. We talked about some real shit. We talked about some raw shit. We got into it, and that's what this is all about: a vulnerable space, a judgment-free
Yes,
space. I'm
vulnerable
sorry.
AF.
Yeah, we don't do
Period.
judgment here. Whatever you feel is how you feel, and you have every right to feel it. So, y'all know where to find me. Instagram coming soon for sure.
Yes.
But as of now, it is on Instagram, dom.ooo. My Facebook is Dominic Goldman. My Twitter is dgoldman_. I'm always on the tweets. Y'all know the vibes. We love everything black here. We changing the world one conversation at a time.
Yes.
Welcome to episode 18, baby. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap.